How do Americans ask someone out?
The good pickup line. Do you know what this shirt is made out of? Girlfriend material. Do you have an extra heart? Because mine was stolen.
안녕하세요 여러분. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So if you like someone, how do you tell them? As many people know, Korean dating culture is quite different from dating culture in the US. In Korean, the word for telling someone that you like them is 고백. But in the United States, if you like someone, you ask them out on a date. But most people just shorten this to ask them out. So in this video, one of the hosts for the channel, Anna, asked several Americans living in the United States how they ask people out. This was a very funny and interesting video. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Without further ado, let's begin.
Hey Sean, hey everybody. Today we're gonna go talk to Americans to see how they ask people out on dates. Let's go. How do Americans ask someone out?
Would you like to go on a date with me? Want to go get coffee sometime?
Do you want to go get food sometime?
The good pickup line. Do you know what this shirt is made out of? Girlfriend material. Do you have an extra heart? Because mine was stolen.
Well, most of the time it's, fairly simple. You walk up, you ask them, hey, do you want to go, go to a movie, go mini golfing? I like to throw axes, so sometimes I have people, I ask, hey, do you want to go axe throwing? Because there's a place around here that does it. I mean, it's fairly simple, fairly relaxed, doesn't need to be too complicated.
Right now, like in this day and age, it's very much just like texting and things like that. Like asking people out is kind of going out of style, and just like texting people like, hey, are you free on Friday or something?
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Usually I get to know the person a little bit first, and then I just ask them out. Or if I feeling it, maybe I'll just ask them out right off the bat. Just like, hey, you're real cute. And then I get their number.
I personally have a tendency to just be direct and upfront. I ask if people want to do something.
Do you think America could differ from a lot of other countries in this regard?
As with most things, from culture to culture, I imagine yes.
Probably.
Yes.
I feel like Americans are very passive with dating. They're more into texting people than actually asking people on a date.
Just based on what's culturally appropriate, it just differs so much from one country to another.
I did spend some time in India, and it was very different over there because arranged marriages are still very much a thing. Which doesn't really matter if you like them or not, you're gonna be with them.
I think so. In the way that I've described it, generally you're kind of, gotta be more polite. But the Americans are kind of more brash about things, way more open about it. We're a lot more open about the people we like. We're not too conservative. If we like something, we generally go say, hey, let's go on a date, But it really depends on the person, but I think just in general, Americans are probably a bit more brash, open about it.
When you really like someone romantically, what do you do to let them know or to try to get a date with them?
So a lot of times people would say, I like you, and I would like to get you know you more. Would you go on a date with me?
Or you start hanging out with them more and trying to compliment them more, hint at it?
I try to be closer to them, physically, and talk to them more, she said. And then offer to take them somewhere and buy something for them.
Flirt. Well, I just talk to them whenever I can, text them. I don't know, I guess I'm just usually more social.
I joke around with them a lot, and that's kind of how I feel most comfortable, is joking around about stuff and then just being like, oh yeah, haha. Do you want to go on a date sometime maybe? Do you want to fall in love or something?
Tease, joke, say nice things about them, or say bad things about them to get their attention, and then...
And so I generally try to be, little flirty with them, generally get to know them, maybe a day or two beforehand, get to know what kind of person they are, get to friends with them a little bit, and then just say, hey, you want to go to a movie, go get some dinner, we can talk a little more about, whatever we've been talking about. It's fairly simple.
I just let them know I'm interested. Do some texting back and forth.
Again, usually I'm pretty upfront about it. I express my intention.
What are some signs that someone is interested in you?
I got no clue.
They're being flirty with you, Whatever name.
I have no clue. They will pick you out in a crowd. Basically, you can be in a large group of people, maybe with a large group of friends, and they'll come up to you specifically, try and talk with you. Other times they're a bit more relaxed, open with you. You notice they laugh a bit more than with other people, maybe. For me specifically, if you realize they're maybe a little toucher with you, grabbing your arm, stuff like that. A lot more, up and personal with you than you would be with somebody maybe you're not too close with.
I feel like most guys resort to flattery. I mean, it's sweet and all, but sometimes it's a little over the top, and it's like, oh, I feel like you want something. I don't know how genuine this is. A lot of times they'll ask to spend more time with you out of like what's normal, or sometimes they just ask you out.
So there's body language, like there's the facials. Like if they're smiling more around you than they do around other people, especially other people of the opposite sex, they may be mirroring your body language. That means you're vibing with them. Pupil dilation, if you can get that close, if you can notice that. There's proximity as well. Like they'll be closer rather than further, maybe, unless they're nervous around you. So there could be multiple factors playing into that.
I think kind of the similar stuff is they want to talk to you. They purposely put themselves in situations where they can talk to you. Sometimes I'm oblivious. Sometimes I'm like, oh, wait, was I flirting? Dang it.
Yeah, I just think they're definitely more energetic. Usually they pay attention more towards you, or more to you. Like if you're in a group setting and someone like says a joke, they'll look at you right afterward, or their body be positioned more towards you. I mean, they're willing to. They help keep a conversation with you. They don't just give short little answers and then leave it up to you to carry the whole conversation. So those are some pretty big ones.
They look at you a lot. I don't know. They glance at you out of the corner of their eyes. Or, I mean, they ask you on a date, hopefully. If they like you, yeah, I hope they would just let you know.
What do you say when someone asks you out and you're interested?
This has never happened before.
I say I'd love to. Just give me the time and I'll be there.
I would love that.
Same response. Yes.
I say yes. That would be a lot of fun. When do you want to go?
Yes. Yeah. Yes is a pretty common one.
I say, yeah, that sounds like fun. I try to reciprocate and express that interest back.
How do you reject someone you're not interested in?
Well, it depends on how they ask you. If they're like being mean, then I mean, just say no and walk away. If they're trying to be nice, but you can't do it, be like, okay, maybe do it another day, which isn't a complete rejection, actually.
I would say, hey, thank you for the kind offer. I think you're a wonderful person, but I would just prefer to stay friends at this time.
I just don't feel like I'm ready for a relationship presently, but I appreciate the offer. You are great.
Maybe another time, and then never plan another time.
Well, usually I go on at least one date with the person first, give them a shot at least. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Probably do the inverse of what I said earlier. So just
I say thank you so much for the offer, but I'm not really interested. I would definitely love to be friends though, if I do want to be friends. If I don't want to be friends, I'm just like, thanks for the offer, but no thanks.
You say, I'm not interested, but thanks for asking me out.
Actually, this happened recently. There was someone who asked me out, but that wasn't really something I wanted to do for various reasons. And I was just honest with them. I told them, I'm more interested in being friends, if that's okay with you. And yeah, she was okay with it. So it worked out great.
That's all I got. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.